Hey everyone, it's me, Stephanie Nietzsche. And if you're a writer whose work has been rejected, well, this video is gonna give you hope. So let's see what we have here. This always interests me. Okay, so first on the list, amazing. They're all gonna be amazing anyway, but first on the list is J.K. Rowling. Now, if you didn't know it, right now, she has sold over 450 million books. And well, by now, she's probably sold more than that. But she went from being an unemployed single mom to one of the wealthiest women in Britain. So there you go. Her books, her story, rejected. And now look, she's famous. I mean, everyone knows her name. And so many people have read her books. It's amazing, right? Movies, books. Yeah. Okay, then we have Stephen King. Stephen King was the first to reject. He actually rejected his own story. How crazy is that? He was writing Carrie and he threw it in the garbage. And that's where his wife pulled it out. And she was like, Stephen, you cannot throw this in the garbage. You must continue working on this. Now, I don't know what she said, but look, Carrie, famous. The book is famous. The story's famous. They made it into a movie. They even remade the movie. Who does not know Carrie? Come on, people. Okay, then Dr. Seuss, rejected by 27 publishers. And then when he was on his way home to burn his manuscript, he ran into an old school acquaintance. And when the acquaintance asked what he was carrying, he replied, a book no one will publish. So he also said he was going to burn it when he got home. So the acquaintance happened to be an editor of children's books and insisted on seeing it. I mean, you know, sometimes things are just meant to be. You may think nothing is going your way and you're being rejected, turned down, not just as a writer, but just in life, period, with jobs or in a relationship, by people, by family, by anything. And sometimes those doors are supposed to close for you because there are doors waiting, they're open, waiting for you to walk through. So remember that. Okay, now we're gonna have Agatha Christie. I mean, it's really, when you think about it, it is amazing. And you have to say to yourself, hey, if these fabulous writers were rejected, I have a shot, you know? Like, you may not think you're a fabulous writer, but you may be a fabulous writer. And someone out there will say, hey, I think you're a fabulous writer. We could do something with this work. So this is why you can never be or get discouraged, because you don't know what's going to happen. And sometimes there's a time and a place for everything. Sometimes there's movies and there's books that just sit, and all of a sudden, one day, boom, it just becomes like an overnight success, and it takes years. So yeah, sometimes right place, right time, timing, and lighting is what I always say is everything. Okay, so as far as Agatha Christie goes, she completed her first manuscript at the age of 22, and she submitted to many publishers only to receive a load of rejections. So she sought the advice of a family friend who was also a writer, and introduced her to his own literary agent who also rejected the manuscript, but suggested she write a second novel. And while Agatha Christie's first novel was never published, her second novel was also repeatedly rejected before finally being published on the agreement that she changed the ending. Now, Agatha Christie went on to write 72 novels and 15 short story collections, some that have been turned into films. So there you have it. Don't ever lose hope. As long as you are alive, you should push your work. Never quit, never give up, because what do they say? Winners never quit, and quitters never win. All right, I'm Stephanie Nietzsche, and I'll see you next week.